Oh, what's up, everybody? I apologize for last night. We didn't make it back in time for a live stream. So, we're going to do one today. You can see the great ocean behind me. It is so blue, it is crazy. And hopefully, I can see these comments as they come in here in a minute because there's a glare on the phone. I wanted to make it where y'all could see the water behind me. Opened the door here, kind of made the Hey, thanks, K-pop. I appreciate it. It is a beautiful view here. Every time I come to Florida, I think I have it figured out where I want to retire to, and every time I come somewhere new, it's always something else. Dude, you got hair? I do. I got a little bit of hair. I do. I got some hair, and I got a lot of sunburn. A whole lot of sunburn. I hate the way that sunscreen feels on my face, so I don't use it, and then I pay the price. But I hope you had a great trip, Mr. Munns. I hope you had a great trip. I'm having a great trip right now. Just got back from eating. Well, there's Andy. It is Sean. It is. We just ate at a place called Fud Puckers. If you go check out my story on Instagram, they have a lot of alligators there. And go Gators. But it was funny. The was it last night? I think it was last night. My wife or Pam took a picture of this group of people, his family, and she took their picture because they could only take pictures of three instead of four. But they were actually from Tennessee, and the woman had a Vols shirt on, and she was like, "Hey, y'all from Tennessee too?" And I was like, "Yeah, we're Gators fans." She was happy to hear that. She turned actually. She took the Gator shirt off or the Tennessee shirt off right there. I was like, "You can't do that in public," but it is what it is. But for those of y'all that have not been to Destin, Florida, oh my gosh, the water is crazy. It's from here it looks blue, but when you get in it, it is crystal clear. I probably found like 5 or 6 sand dollars today down there. It's amazing. Are you in Panama City? Nope, I am in Destin, Florida, just down below Panama. Beautiful. Love it here. Like I was saying before, every time I come to Florida, I think I found somewhere I want to retire to. And then I come somewhere like this, and I may have just changed my mind. This may be the new retirement spot 30 years down the road if it's still here, because I have a long time left before I can retire. Man, it was great. Just missed y'all, brother. Y'all seem just like us. Hate sunscreen too. I much prefer sitting under the shade of the bar. Yeah, we usually bring a 10 by 10 canopy, but the condo that we're in right now has a beach set up for free, which means that they'll put us up an umbrella and 2 chairs on the beach, so we didn't have to bring all that stuff. Looking back on it, man, I miss that 10 by 10 canopy. Miss it a lot. You had a lot more room, but they got you packed in down there like sardines. It's crazy. K-pop. Just put a Holston 510 on my AKV. Can't wait to get the thing side in. I love this little pistol. Is that not a great little optic, especially for the money? And, I've got a couple of aim point micros T2s, and I've got some aim. I got actually a couple of Comp M4s, and then I've got an Aim Point Pro, and then I've got a Hollison. That Hollison feels just about as rugged as the Aim Point does. I like the way you turn it on with the buttons. I don't know. I really like the Hollison sight. I've got it on my AK as well. Just seems like a very, very good sight, especially for the money. Buddy, I'm headed there tonight and on to Siesta Keys on Saturday. I got some friends that have a condo in Siesta Keys. Never been to Siesta Keys, but I plan on going there eventually. But I tell you what, once you get here, it's just amazing. This is actually one of the nicest places I've ever been. But I want to say something. People say Destin is not commercialized. I'm not sure I agree with that. The roads down here remind me of like Gatlinburg, Tennessee. If you've ever been to Gatlinburg, they're really narrow and very congested. And there are surf shops all over the place down here. And I've never been to somewhere that wasn't commercialized, that did not have a lot of surf shops. And then I've been to places where people claim that are commercialized and didn't hardly have any surf shops. And those places usually don't have a lot of people, but this place is packed, and it's just mid-May. It's not even peak season. Uh, I, I'm thinking this is more commercialized than people let on, but I love it here. I mean, I love it here. It is awesome. It was beautiful when we went down there. Sand like powdered sugar. It is. I mean, the water is actually more amazing than the sand, but the sand is beautiful. The sand in Ormond Beach at the top is a lot like this, and then as you get towards the water, it kind of turns more brown. Not as brown as it is like in Myrtle or something, but it turns more brown. But this sand is just solid white all the way down the water, even in the water. It's amazing. The sand dollars, if y'all don't know, they are brown, and you can see them. Like I wear Costa polarized sunglasses, and you can look down through the water and just see the sand dollars laying there. And I was just picking them up. If you don't know how to find sand dollars, take your feet and kind of ruffle them in the sand a little bit, and you can feel something flat on your foot. Hope it's not a crab. I grabbed it between my feet, picked it up, ducked down, grabbed it. Luckily, every time it was a sand dollar and it wasn't a crab, because that would have really sucked. But this is paradise. I'm not even joking. And this condo we're staying in is amazing. And the part that I'm sitting in right now, if you can see this railing right here, I can touch it. I'm not on the balcony. What a few of these people did with their condos is they enclosed the balcony, which added more to the condo. So now the inside of this condo is actually really, really big. And it's almost like they have a sunroom right here, but the door still opens. I think that's a great idea. I enjoy sitting on the balcony, but the added space inside here is pretty awesome. And they left the door to the bedroom over here, just like you'd have it before. And then I don't know exactly how much it's what 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 1, probably like I don't know 40, 50 square foot, maybe give or take, that they've added to the condo by doing that. That was a great idea. I'd never seen anybody do that before, but that was a great idea. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I'm going to love the Holliston. I think you will too. I mean, I've seen torture tests done on those little optics, and they survived great. I mean, I can't imagine some of the stuff they went through that an aim point would last any better. And you're talking about a $250 optic versus, I think I paid, I don't know, $600 to $700 for my aim points. I don't see that I will ever do anything with my aim point that would warrant me to pay $600 to $700 for it, because I'm never going to be that abusive on my rifles. Buddy always went to Siesta Keys, went to Clearwater Beach instead, but really want to hit up Siesta Keys next year. Like I said, I got some friends that have a condo there. I need to hit them up and go down. How long you staying? We are heading back on Sunday, really early Sunday morning. We always come down really early. And look, let me tell you, the great thing about this, and I was not thinking about this when I left, is when I left Tennessee, we were in the Eastern time zone. When I got here, I was in Central time zone. So I gained an hour, well, I lost an hour, I guess. I actually gained an hour on the day, but lost an hour. So our condo was ready the day before. Nobody was in it. So they said we could actually check in at like 10 o'clock in the morning. But of course, that we'd had to left at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. We got a little bit of a late start. My wife said she wanted to be here by noon, and we got a little bit of a late start. So I thought, well, we're going to get there about 1:30. But by the time change, we actually got here just right after noon. It worked out perfect, and I wasn't thinking about that. Nice little surprise. Give us a tour of the room. I can do that. It's really dirty. When we come down here, we just throw crap everywhere. But I'll show you. So like right here is what I'm talking about, is the place. You can see the doors. You can see where they've kind of closed it in. These things right here, they put these up. I don't know why, but they put these up on both sides. And I'm assuming that's what cut off the condo from the outside. And then you come over here. I'm trying not to throw away the camera. You got the couch. Pam always puts up a blanket, so she doesn't know what people do on the couch. So she always puts up like a blanket or something so that she doesn't sit on anything that she doesn't want to sit on. Then you've got your big screen TV and everything. If you walk this way, you've got your big table, which is really nice that we never use except to hang stuff on. Come back here, you've got a huge kitchen, has all granite countertops. The ceiling is beautiful. Love the way they did that. If you come over here, you have almost everything I drank today, which is why I couldn't eat much because I was in a bad way. Then you have the closet back there, which is pretty nice. It actually shuts. Pam really likes how that's closed off. We come in here now. This is just a junky bedroom. I just threw a bunch of stuff down on. You have a couple beds here, your normal stuff. It has a lot of closet space, tons. There's 2 closets in this bedroom, a bookshelf, another little bookshelf back here. I mean, there is just tons of closet space in this. Then you have your normal bathroom, which is crazy. This is the one I've used, so there's towels and crap just through everywhere. More closet space, more closet space. Pam's bathroom, which has more closet space. Just, this bathroom is huge. There's actually a walk-in section with another closet here, the shower. I mean, this bathroom is just enormous. And then here is the other bedroom, which is really big as well. I mean, it's just huge. I love this condo. I would love to buy one of these, but God, I looked them up. I'm gonna have to make a lot more money if I'm gonna buy one of these, because I don't make it right now. Let's see where we're at. And that's the tour. Let's see here. I have a timeshare, and the condos we go to stay in are amazing. Yes, if you have blue green, I don't know what timeshare you have, but if you have blue green, if you've not stayed at the fountains in Orlando, you need to do that. My buddy has blue green. We always rent blue green off him, and I don't buy it because I can rent off him for a decent amount. Man, it's a good deal for him and it's a good deal for me. But we stay at the fountains a lot. We've actually stayed there in January. We're going back to the fountains in September. One of the most amazing places I've ever stayed. Now I'm even more sad. I was supposed to go in 2 weeks, but I can't go this year. Oh man, sorry Car Pro. That sucks. We really start jonesing for the beach. It's amazing. We was not even planning on taking this trip, and my wife come home one day and she's like, we got to get to the beach before August. So I just went online. Actually, my buddy, Dave, he's on here sometimes, came down here, told me where he was staying. Once he told me, I went ahead and booked it, and this is the trip. We got here on Tuesday. We're going down on Sunday. We didn't know how much there was to do in Destin, so we just kind of wanted, let me get y'all a better view. There you go. We just kind of wanted to come down for a few days, see how it is. After we've been here next year, we will definitely stay a week. A little hint, though. If you come in May, like, I don't know, first, second week of May, this condo is not too bad priced. In 2 weeks, this condo goes up $1,000 more than what I paid for it for this week. So that's a hint. If you're going to come down, or a little tip, if you're going to come down in May. You'll save yourself $1,000 at least. Did you drive or fly? We always drive. We take a lot of stuff with us. Now, we did drive the Civic this time and not the truck. Civic gets 40 miles a gallon. The truck gets 14 and a half. So we did drive the Civic. We're so used to driving that. We drive it so much that the 9-hour drive really doesn't seem that bad to us anymore. When I got here, I was like, I don't even feel like I've been driving 9 hours. It feels more like 2 or 3. So you get used to it over a period of time. But, we probably drive this trip, I don't know, 4 or 5 times a year at least. So now this was the first time I've ever been to the Gulf side where I came through Alabama. The last time we was on the Gulf, which was in St. Pete, we came down 95 because that was the quickest way for us to come. And all the other times we usually go to the Atlantic, so we always come down 95 on that side as well. But this time it took us through Alabama. The roads were okay, but there is no interstate that takes you into Destin. And that's crazy to me because Destin is beautiful and it seems like a lot of people go here. I don't know. It just seems like they should make an interstate in here. Can't believe I'm not going to Destin this year, my favorite place, and I miss it so much. This is definitely our new favorite place. Now we have tons more life left. Let me get you. Hopefully, let me say, I don't want to jinx myself. Hopefully, we have tons more life left to experience other places. But as of right now, in my 40 years, this is the nicest place that I've ever been in the States. I've not been outside the States. We do plan on going to like Aruba maybe next year or the year after. We wanted to go this year, but my buddy that has the timeshare didn't have enough points to get us there. So, maybe next year. I think he gets more points back next year, so we can probably go next year. But as of right now, best place I've ever been. You guys, look, it's a merman. I know it's a burnt merman. I probably have like raccoon eyes right here where my sunglasses have been on. It's all white. But I wore my sunglasses all day and a hat, so I've got a streak right across here too. I can actually see it in the camera where my hat was on. I was even in the water with my hat. That's why I don't have my hat on. Stupid me didn't bring two hats. I always bring two hats, one to wear at the beach and one to wear out. And I only brought one hat and it's wet. Yee, what's happening? Not much. Rudy, how are you, buddy? Just kicking back down here in Florida and enjoying the time. Hi, Ed, yo, Rudy. I appreciate you saying I can take care of the Roush. I'll try to have it back for you. I appreciate that. And if you can figure out how to get the keys out of the gun safe, you're more than welcome. I'm the only person in the world that knows the combination. Wait, Sean told me the same thing. Oh, you were in my hometown. I miss my Destin. Dude, if this was my hometown, unless my parents had took me away at an early age, I would never leave here. I actually asked my wife today, I said, what do you think we would be doing for a living if we were born here? I always wonder that because there's not a lot of industry. And as most of you know, I work for John Deere in the engineering department, but there's not a lot of industry down here like that. So, would I be a waiter? I'm sure waiters make a good amount of money. We went to McGuire's. Oh my God. If y'all ever come down to Destin, go to McGuire's restaurant. It is awesome. They give you so much food. It's crazy. And there is $1.9 million in $1 bills hanging from the walls and ceilings. I'm not kidding. There are dollar bills everywhere. It is crazy. $1.9 million. So if you come down here, you will know what $1.9 million in cash looks like if you go there. I've never seen that in cash. I did what, Tuesday? Sarah, where's the boom boom room? It's in there. It's in there right now. Actually, the only thing I brought with me was a SIG P365, and I brought the 3 magazines. So I carry one spare and one in the gun. And then we have my wife's Smith & Wesson M&P shield. That's the only thing we brought with us down here. Hey, Edge, how you liking that platinum? Edge has a 1794. I have the platinum. But he would like the platinum better because it wouldn't have all that chrome on it if he had it. Sorry, Edge. Let's see an outside beach view. All right. I'm not going to take it off the camera because I don't want to drop it. There you go. Pam's down there somewhere. I don't know where she's at, but she's down there somewhere. But there is a view of the beach. Look how blue that water is. I mean, it is just amazing. Where is Pam? I don't know. Maybe she got lost on the way to the water. Possible. Sorry the camera's so bouncy, but when I start giving beach views, I have to move it. All right. Rudy is good, but I have a 1794. That's right. He'd rather have a platinum because it don't have a chrome, though. Okay, guys, got to go. Sorry I can't stay. See you next time. Thanks, Edge, for being here, buddy. Sorry I missed your live stream. I was actually eating at a place called the Fudpuckers. Yep, Fudpuckers. Pretty good, though. What up, Garrett, everyone? Hey, Big Mo, how are you? Just chilling down here in Destin, Florida. Most beautiful place I've ever been in my life. Do the slingshot. I think it's there in Panama City. No, I'm not doing no slingshot. I know what you're talking about. I'm out. I'm amazed I'm sitting right here. I'm not a huge height fan, and we're on the top floor of the 11th floor, and actually, it really doesn't bother me too bad. I'm amazed with that. Usually, I'd be like, "This sucks," but I don't know. I don't. It doesn't bother me too bad right now. What, you just skipped me down here in the Ocean City, Maryland? So disappointed. You just skipped me down here in the Ocean City, Maryland. So, you're in Maryland? Yeah, I'm way south of Maryland. Newcomer attracted. I stay 5 minutes off 95 in Savannah. We've never been to Savannah. We've been wanting to go to Savannah just to kind of, stake it out, see how it is. But we've never stayed. Well, I've stayed in Hilton Head, which is kind of the same place, but never stayed in Savannah. All right, keep this our secret so it won't turn into a party town. That's right, I know, right? I honestly think it's almost a party town now. I mean, there is so many people down here. It's crazy. Bahamas, bros, easy trip, cheap. That's what I've heard. I've heard it's not too bad, but my buddy doesn't have timeshare there, and he was giving me a really, really, really good deal on 2 weeks in Aruba. And I've heard really good things about Aruba as well. They don't want interstates through to Destin. Politicians want it quiet. I'm thinking the secret's out because, man, there is a lot of traffic here. There is tons of people. What's the plan for the rest of the trip? Just relaxing. I mean, seriously, we get up probably at 7:30 or 8 o'clock. We hang out in the room for about an hour, hour and a half, and then we hit the beach. I'm on the beach from probably 9:30 in the morning till about 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And then we come up here and take a shower and get ready. We go out and eat. Pam's back down on the beach now while I'm doing the live stream. And then we're going to go out and see what's in the town. We don't party or anything like that, but we'll go out and kind of see what kind of shopping there is. There's a few shopping places and stuff like that, and we'll do that. But and then we come back and we just watch TV the rest of the night. We really just, when we take a vacation, we really, really vacation and relax. I kind of feel like that's what a vacation is really all about. And we don't stress over nothing. I was just there last weekend. It is awesome. Did you have a great time or what? Because this is amazing to me. Awesome, enjoy. Life is good. Life is definitely good, and I try to enjoy every single minute of it. I have to go get my drink because my mouth is drying out. So I'm going to take you guys with me. Let's see here. McGuire's Fud Puckers, too awesome. It is. It is really good, believe it or not. I mean, Fud Puckers has like a ton of alligators and stuff like that. This is my Fud Puckers cup I was coming to get. They give you like little cups. They gave me this cup and I was like, what am I, 10? But my wife was like, hey, at least we get to take it with us. That is true, but it looks like some kind of sippy cup that they would give like a 5-year-old. God, I about fell backwards there for a minute. Y'all about to see me fall out the door. That'd have been horrendous. Man, imagine the views that would have got. My wife would have been loaded. Make sure I've not moved anything. I wouldn't have changed a thing because in Cuba, my future would have been government dictated, form career to where you live. That sucks. And I know that, Rudy. I know it. And I'm glad you made it down here, buddy. And you're in Florida, so hey, you're good to go. If I could just talk my wife into come out here. The Destin people are Seminole fans. That's what one of them said. I said, go Gators. She was a waitress. We probably got her food spit in. Oops, but I like my chrome compared to others. My chrome is subtle. If it's subtle, that's good, man. That bling bling chrome, whoo. Camera ain't doing the color of the water justice. I've been there twice. Amazing place. Enjoyed a trip. Drunk frisbee at night is wild fun. Oh, man, I could have played drunk frisbee earlier. I don't drink that much. Earlier, I don't know. It's just hot, and I had to sit down. Chad, what's up, buddy? How's it going? I quit roller coasters when I learned to fly and controls the drive and roll. I don't do roller coasters. My wife does roller coasters. My daughter does roller coasters. I don't do roller coasters. I'm out. What's the temperature there? God, I was close to 90 today. When I got in the car, it said 89, so it was pretty warm. The water is chilly. What I figured out to do, if you come down here and the water's cold, just take off running and just dive in head first. Just get it over with. It's like a band-aid. My wife tries to inch in, and she's all, ooh, ah, ee, ah, and, all that crap. I'm like, just jump in. It's over. You're done with it. You pop up. You get cold from the wind, but the hard part's over. She won't listen. When I stayed there, I'd be on the beach 5 to 6 days a week. Never got tired of it. No. We don't ever get tired of being on the beach. I hear a lot of people say if you live there, you get tired of it. I don't know if I would. We're on the beach all the time. I mean, we are legitimately beach bums. I mean, I would live on the sand if I could. Relaxing, the whole point of vacation, for sure. I totally agree. I mean, a lot of people go on vacation, they stress out and they're doing this and they're doing that. That's not what it's about, man. Just come out here, relax, kick back. You old, face it, you'd rather chill. That's it, man. I never was a big partier anyway. I mean, even when I was younger, I didn't club a lot. I didn't party much, anything like that. Jamie Moat, what is up, buddy? How are you doing on this fabulous Wednesday, right? I think it's Thursday, I don't know what day it is. That doesn't tell me. I don't know. Is it Wednesday or Thursday? Tuesday? Got Tuesday, 8 out there. This is Thursday, I think. Happy Thursday. It's a good vacation when you don't know what day it is. Every day is Saturday when you're off work. Dan, hey Gear, what's up, Dan? How's Boise doing? I'm a Gator fan from Destin. I caught beef, but did not care. I love my Gators. Love my Gators too, man. That's where we'll be in September when we come back down to Orlando. We have tickets to go see the Vols, or the Gators play the Vols, not the Vols play the Gators. It's either way, but it's the Gators play the Vols. I think Gears Tennessee weather came to Idaho, nothing but rain. God, I hate rain. It was supposed to rain down here like 3 or 4 days, and that all changed when we got here, and nothing but sunshine for the foreseeable future. It's great. Hey, Rudy. Hey, Gear. Isn't this your 100th vacation so far for this year? No, this is my second vacation this year. Took one in January, took one now, got one in August, one in September, and probably another one in December. We'll wait and see on the December one, but usually my wife doesn't like the cold, and we wind up coming back down here. No place like the beach, especially in Florida. Florida is the greatest place on the earth. Summer sucks. I like the fall weather better. Football season, baby. I like football season. Football season to me is a double-edged sword. I love watching college football. It's one of my favorite pastimes, but that also means that there is going to be cold weather coming, and I don't like the cold weather. And Sean says, go Gators. Go Gators, Sean. Thank you for posting that. Tell Linda I said go Gators as well. We're going to stay away from the green drink at McGuire's via your recommendation. I told Pam about that. She about fell out on the floor and was very thankful her drink was blue. And we've drank nothing but blue drinks since. How are you a Gator fan from Tennessee? I tell you the truth, I'm a Gator fan from Tennessee because I love Florida so much. I really do. Hopefully one day I live here and I do exactly what I'm doing right now the rest of my life, which may be short by the time that I get to get down here. But that's how I'm a Gators fan. Got me a new trench broom. What's a trench broom? I don't know what a trench broom is. You have to enlighten me on that. Take care of my beach till I get back. I'm definitely taking care of it. I'm sitting down there making sure it doesn't float away most time. I'm holding it down for you. Go Tigers in my best Coach O voice. Let me see if I can do it. Go Tigers! I don't know how to do that, man. He reminds me of the guy off of Waterboy. I mean, it is a Louisianan to a T, in my opinion. I mean, all right, I think we're back. I want to say this too, the Wi-Fi here is awful. It's so slow. It took me forever to upload a video. Yesterday it took forever. So we're cutting in and out. I'm sorry, but the Wi-Fi here is pretty bad. Sounds like the coach on it. He does, just like the coach off the water boy. Hey, little type of you were saying it's yo, gear runner, living that hard life. Yeah, Eddie, it's rough here. You can see right here, there's that nice white sand and that blue beach. Don't get much better than that. If you all have never been here, Eddie, plan a trip. That's all I can say. This is the most beautiful place I've ever been. It is simply amazing. I mean, seriously. I've got a bunch of video that I've shot. I'm going to try to take my GoPro down to the water maybe tomorrow. Hunt some more sand dollars. Do some swimming, let y'all see how blue the water is. I'll try to compile a bunch of videos that I've taken down here into like one big video and throw it up on YouTube whenever I get back home. You know, it still probably won't be 15 or 20 minutes long, but I'll try to put all that together and get that put up so y'all can see what we got. We used to go to Destin every summer. It is amazing, isn't it? So if you used to go every summer, where do you go now? Have you found somewhere better than here? The girls went last year. I'm amazed you got them back. So if you don't go now to Destin, what vacation do you take? I'm just curious. You said vacation August, September. That's crazy. Yeah, we're going to Florida back-to-back months. That's not the first time we did that. What was it? 2 years ago, we spent 2 weeks in July and then a week in August and like 6 days in September. I think that may have been that year before last. Yeah, it's crazy. We might as well move down here, seriously. I can't talk my wife into it, but we're here so much, it would probably be cheaper for us just to buy something than it would be to keep coming back like we do. Crazy. Where you at, Gear? I am in Destin, Florida. One of the greatest places on earth. St. Augustine. I love St. Augustine. That's where we were actually going to move to before my wife got scared and backed out on me. The beach in St. Augustine, if you all have never been there, is the widest beach I've ever been on in my entire life. I wish that this beach was that wide. It's stupid how wide the beach is in St. Augustine. I mean, it is amazing. The first time I seen St. Augustine Beach, I looked across it, and it must have been 75 yards to what looked like the water. So we started walking. When we got to that 75-yard mark, there was a drop off and then more beach. And there was probably like another 35 or 40 yards to the water. So it was like 100 yards wide or so. It was crazy. Big money Gear. No, we don't have any money because we take a lot of vacations. Poor Gear, that's what it is. He has no money because he's always in Florida. Gulf Shores, Alabama last year. I've heard really good things about Gulf Shores and Orange Beach. I've never been to either one of those, but we would like to see that. Don't see beer in your hand. I drank way too much earlier, King. Way too much. I'm still recovering. I mean, it was rough. Nothing for me. I probably won't drink tomorrow at all. It was rough. I don't drink that much anyway, and it was rough. Dane John Deere has a great vacation plan. Yeah, it's not too bad. It seems like I get almost 30 days a year. AT Dub, but I've been there 21 years, almost 22. So you know, you've been anywhere long enough. I don't remember. It's 27 or 8 days vacation and like 15 or 16 holidays. I literally can't remember. But if you plan out your holidays with your vacation, you get a long time off. Hey, T-Dub, have a good one. I got to finish the grass. Jamie, thanks for being on here, buddy. Have a great day. We'll see you next time. Yo King from Eddie K-Pop. Oh, come on now. You can't hide money. You can't hide it, but you can spend it, and that's why I don't have any. I mean, y'all see my truck and what I've got done to it. You see the Mustang. I'm on vacations. We don't have any money. We spend it just quick as we get it. Here's the way we believe, and we really live this way. We have a nest egg in the savings where if we have a heat pump go down or anything like that, you know, anything like that happens, we can fix that. So we keep enough in there for something like that to happen. And then everything else, and then I've got a 401k, of course, so that's my retirement. But everything else, I mean, we spend it. You know, when you get old, and my dad and some other people, my dad is 82, fixing to be 83. My buddy who has stage 4 cancer is almost 80. And they both told me the same thing: enjoy life while you're young. When you get older, you don't feel like doing nothing. You know, when you're 80-year-old, all you want to do is just sit around all day and do nothing, which would be great if I could sit back here at 70 or 80-year-old. But I really try to live that way. No, I'm not advising you all to do that. By no means am I a financial advisor at all. Maybe you should save up as much money as you can, so when you retire and you're old, you can do whatever you want to. But I would rather do what I want to while I'm young and feel like doing it than when I'm old and I may not feel like doing it. I mean, what good is having, two or $300,000 in the bank when you're 80-year-old and you don't feel like leaving the house? I mean, seriously. I mean, we'd leave that to Michaela, and then she would do the stuff we're doing now. So we told Michaela she'll have a lot of stuff that she can sell, but she's not going to get a lot of money. Now, inheritance and stuff like that, I'll probably take stuff like that and buy a condo with it. I've tried to get my dad to buy a new Corvette. He wants one. I've tried to get him to do this, that, and other, and he won't. He won't do any of that. He just hoards it up. And I was like, Dad, you can either do it or I can do it. And he's like, well, do it. Enjoy it, whatever. So, I figure that's probably what I'll probably use to buy retirement with. I really wish my dad would spend his money, but he won't do it. But I really wish he would, because he earned that money. He made that money. That's his money. He should enjoy it. But, he tells me he'd like me to enjoy it too. So, whatever. But Michaela's not going to enjoy that because we're going to spend it. And that's the way I live. And it really is. My wife works at a nursing home, and she sees a lot of people lose a lot of stuff that they bought throughout life. Houses and stuff like that, where they have to go in the nursing home. And for the people that don't know, the nursing home does not take your house. The state takes your house. The nursing home takes the person in, the state pays for that, and then the state takes the house. The nursing home does not get any of the house. And she sees that happen, and she's like, I'm not going to do that. She don't care about getting a house paid for. She don't care about anything like that. She's like, when we start getting our house paid off, we'll just take out a reverse mortgage and buy something else, because they're going to wind up taking it anyway, and I'd rather them have the payment than, just take the house. I don't know, but that's another reason we live like we do, to tell you the truth about it. Man, I am way behind now. I rambled on right there. Ooh, where we at here? There we are. Hey, Eddie, Gulf Shores are great if you like to party. I don't like to party, so I better not go there. Sean, what's up? Is there a nude beach? I'm sure there is somewhere. South Beach, Miami. There you go. My wife will never let me go there again. South Beach. Go down there. People's naked everywhere. Hey, King of the Crease. I'm the same year. 21 years at Phillips. 5 weeks of earned vacation. Yeah. You lose it. They don't let us save that, so I use every minute of it. Hi, Boise. I've actually have every day of vacation I have right now scheduled, except for 4 days. I've got 4 days as a buffer in case something happens. I've got the rest of it scheduled. Hopefully next year I can go down to Florida. Come on down, buddy. You'll never want to leave if you do. It's a pain to travel in and out of the Keys, but wouldn't want to live there. I've never been to the Keys. Pam's been wanting to go to the Keys, but I've never been there. King, how you doing? What's up in paradise? Hey, Rebel, what is going on? Justin, welcome to Destin. Beautiful Destin, Florida. Come down here, Justin. Come down here. It's awesome. Gear buy a second house in Florida. I plan on it one day. Hey, Justin, Gear is set. Aunt Dolly took care of him in the will. Aunt Dolly doesn't even know I exist. It's actually Cousin Dolly, but she doesn't know I exist. nor will she put me in her will. That'd be pretty cool though. Just give me just a 10%. I mean, heck. Hey Dan, what did your dad do for a living? My dad has had several jobs. He his last main jobs that he had, he would still be working right now if he hadn't had to have had a couple of surgeries that actually made him stop working. But even at 82, he would still be working if it wasn't for those surgeries. But he worked for a propane company. That was what he did. You know, he didn't make a lot of money. He just didn't spend a lot of money. My dad's very frugal. He just didn't spend a lot of money, and he's very good with it. He just saved it up. That's it. Gear said to blow my money. Hey, do it at your own risk. Keep a buffer. Keep a buffer. Hey Justin, doing okay, Boise? Hey Eddie. So Justin, how you liking Tennessee? Probably not as good as I'm liking Florida. I've been in Tennessee. Is Destin nicer? Is Destin nicer than the place where you were last time? Yes, Destin is the nicest place I've ever been to so far. In 40 years, this is the nicest place I've ever been. It's more commercialized than you think. People tell me this is not commercialized. This is more commercialized than you think, though. Seriously. I honestly believe that Ormond Beach is not as commercialized as Destin. And I know St. Augustine is not. I was in St. Augustine this same time 2 years ago, and there wasn't 3 people on the whole beach, not including us. There was like 3 other people. So including the 3 I had there, me, Pam, and Michaela, there was literally like 6 people on the entire beach as far as I could see. Hey Dan, I'm hating Tennessee. Yeah, I'd say so. Gear is like women when it comes to money. Pretty much, man, pretty much. From Bristol here, used to live 30 minutes from St. Augustine. First live I made. Man, I love St. Augustine. I do, but Destin's is nicer. Destin's just nicer. Tell your cousin she needs to figure out a better system for traffic. I know, right? Justin, why's that? I thought you loved Tennessee. Gotta head out, y'all. Have a good night. Enjoy the beach for me, Andy. I will, Justin. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. Night Rouser, see you, Rebel. The traffic is crazy and food is expensive, Dan. Food is expensive, ain't no lie. Seems to be more expensive in Tennessee for some odd reason. Got my 5.7 Tundra DAP tuned. You got to do it. Is it nice? I mean, seriously, I've heard about people doing that. I may look into that. Can you tell a big difference? Seriously, I mean, is it noticeable? Go to Destin on 4th of July and saying, oh, I would imagine it is. As packed as it is right now in May, I can't imagine on 4th of July. And this condo on the 4th of July would probably be $2,500 to $3,000. I mean, it would be ridiculous. There's no way I would pay what they would want for this condo. Justin should move to Idaho. Don't move to Idaho. Gear's rambling fool. I am today. I definitely am. HMU, when you want to meet up. HMU. Gear, go down to South Beach. Pam doesn't need to know. Yeah, Pam would definitely know, and she would kick Gear's hind end. That would be a good video right there. No lie. Hit me up. Oh, okay. Yeah, I will. I'll hit you up whenever I get back, Justin. I will do that is whenever I get back. We'll be back Sunday, maybe the following weekend. Maybe make sure I ain't doing nothing, possibly the following weekend. Well, everybody, we've been here about 45 minutes. I know it's shorter than normal, but I'm at the beach. Pam wants to go out and do some shopping. So I'm going to hit the bricks. Appreciate y'all being here. One last, a beautiful view of Destin Beach. Love y'all.